Alright, I have coffee. I'm awake. Sort of. Morning, Lou. Morning, everybody else.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
Alright, let's talk to him about all this other stuff first.
We've always been cut off from the rest of the world, even before Girion Yankel's dictatorship. Everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Hadia is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson. After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Hadia, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them.
Okay.
I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there. Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jofa. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up. I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon.
And the Sabinians?
My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Hadia. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from. It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions.
What about Palamists?
Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended Mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy. But I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return.
What about the creatures?
Vitalis had a relapse a while back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke with these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity. He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world. I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
Interesting. Okay, let's just start at the bottom here. Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
I forgot he has
Vitalis
his own
was
voiceovers
haunted
for
by the
these.
past and anxious about the future. He was often away, sometimes for months at a time. After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied.
What about... Yeah.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory. Vitalis became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
What do you make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Knight is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills. It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight holding another fallen in combat. I'm surprised it's still around, considering it's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree. People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
Hmm.
What do you know about the vigil?
Vitalis told me about the vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous. I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, he won't stop until he gets it.
Okay.
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
Sounds like it.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. But to do so, I need
Oops.
limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell
clicked
me
too
where the
quickly.
shards come from. He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
Let me click that again, because I missed that first line of dialogue.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance them. But to do so, I need limbic.
Okay.
He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox.
Right, the red toolbox.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere. But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose.
Okay, red toolbox. I also have a new area I can travel to with the APC. I can now craft and upgrade limbic equipment. Behind the red toolbox. Oh, these are what those shards are for. Okay, perfect. That's what I assumed. Oh, hello. I'm gonna have to go back downstairs and see if that, before I do the upgrades. Be right back, kiddo. We should save. Because there was that, box which had the shards that you can put in, not the shards, the levers thingies. Got a new glyph. Ooh, I got a heal. Now, so good to know. This answered my question about can you take the shards out once you've used them? Not the shards, I'm sorry, the rock, those rods, those crystal rods, whatever they are. You cannot take them out once they've been used. So, That's good to know. Alright. So that means I don't have to go back to that tower and try to get the other ones because they're already used. I won't be able to get them out. Good to know. Okay, now let's check out the crafting here. Craft.
How can I help?
You can improve a weapon using limbic shards. You can currently upgrade weapons to grade 3. I can imbue my defensive gear up to grade 2. He can weave consumables using shards. He can study. And he has a record of known glyphs. He can inscribe them onto weapons or a matching sphere. Ooh, I haven't found a sphere yet. Neutral glyphs can be inscribed into all weapons. Oh, that's interesting. So I have no relevant items for him to study. Oh, that's interesting. In order to upgrade a weapon to grade 2, a limbic sphere must be chosen. Hang on, so right now I'm at grade 1. So this, I guess essentially what this means is that these additional weapons that you could find, you could imbue with different spheres. Or different emotions. So you could have a sword for terror, a sword for anguish, a sword for grief, and allow you to glyph those swords out in different ways. That's very interesting. Joe says, I know there's no minimap or quest markers, but have you noticed any kind of environmental elements, such as lighting, paint on walls, or etc., to guide you into important locations? No. No. There is jack shit guiding you anywhere. The only thing you'll get is if there's an interactable object or door or something, it will have a faint green, like, sheen to it. That means it's an interactable object, but and then like things that you can pick up have like a little glow. It's like green for I can't remember exactly. It's like red for shards, green for like lore notes, and then there's white, which is like story notes, or maybe it's white is the lore notes and green is the story notes. But no, there's no environmental anything. Nope. You'll see points of interest, and that's it. You'll be like, oh, that looks cool. What's over there? And then you go over there, and it's like, oh, here's a tomb. So at this point, I just need to figure out what sphere I want to put things in, and that means going back to my glyphs and figuring out, well, what glyphs do I want to use on my on my axes? Excuse me. That's like a AoE dot, sounds like. That's a dodge back with a stun effect. That's a set and trigger. that's something in front of me. Well, out of curiosity, what if I click something? Yeah, so he can't do anything with the shards he doesn't know. That's like a ranged attack. Honestly, that's probably like what those things have been shooting at me. That's a pull mechanic, and it stuns them when it gets to me. So I could reach out, pull a mob, it's stunned when it arrives, and then beat it up with my axes. That honestly sounds pretty cool. That has a 5-meter explosion radius. That might be nice. It sounds to me like I need to probably go rage with the axes.
I'm getting good at this.
Now, before I do anything, yep, I need to add glyphs to my weapon. I definitely want that healing glyph. Now the question is, I still don't know how to use the glyphs though. Oh, so they're over on the left. I see. So the right is my drone, and the left is my weapons. Okay, that'll take some getting used to, but that's good to know.
What needs my attention?
Can I upgrade my glyphs? No. I'm not going to upgrade my defensive gear at the moment. Let's upgrade my weapon again.
The Taoists would be proud.
Yeah, that's as far as I can upgrade that weapon. He can only go to rank 3 at the moment.
I'm getting good at this.
And he can only take the defensive gear up to rank 2 at the moment.
The Taoists would be proud.
Okay. Alright, well that's all I can do with him at the moment.
Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement?
I did. But apparently I don't tell him about that. Okay, so the only clue I have is the next zone over. Would be where we go for that. Oh, that's a hold to heal. Okay, that's going to be hugely useful. Okay, that's pretty dope. Alright, I have a whole bunch of clues now. The Weeping Knight statue. Yeah, that's the one I gotta go to. The ON convoy left the village of Jova. They have an outpost in the northeastern part of Jova. They must return online. Oh, I still need to find them. Let's, yeah, I'm not gonna go to the next zone yet. This is the meeting between a journalist and vigils at the Weeping Knight. But the Weeping Knight is the next zone over. I don't want to go there yet, but I do want to track this. That's the ON convoy. It's the northeast. Northeastern part of Jova. Alright. What's up, Heinrich? Joe says, going through older games, have to add this to the list of games to try out when I'm ready for something new. Nice. Alters or KCD2? Alters is a much shorter experience than KCD2, but they're both fun games. John Kuhn says, I've been respecting my entire party in BG3 since 2. Nice.
Come back later. I need to rest.
Northeast. So I need to get past those ruins, but I still don't know how to get through that locked gate yet. I bet I can go around it though. Oh, I might not be able to get around it. Oh, I almost fell off. Yeah, this is northeast. Oh, no, I hit the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. Dude, upgrading the weapon is a huge deal. Big difference once you've upgraded the weapon. Ah, I need rods for that. I only need one though. Like a square rod. Have to remember how to get back to there. That's blocked off. I have no frame of reference because this looks like the ON caravan and it got blown up. So did I miss something in here earlier? Yeah, it definitely got blown up, so... Oh, I didn't observe this when I was here last time. There we go. So that cleared the ON convoy quest, I bet. Yep. Okay. Well, I have pretty much cleared everything related to the main quest in this zone. The only thing left would be... I don't know what that sphere is. And like if I want to get the key to get into the captain's house, I would need to get rum or mead to get that soldier drunk. So there's definitely little things. Like there's something over there. Face in the wall. Shit, I missed it. Oh, this is another puzzle. The Hermit. Oh, I have no idea.